Alright, hello, and welcome back to Dragon Quest V. This party stinks, by the way. Keep having to revive them. Alright, I recognize this town. I don't know it by name, but I know it by what you get here, or what you do here to get it. But I also don't remember how to get through, but that much should be obvious by now. This place is kind of a maze. Okay. Stumbling blindly onto it, but wait a minute, no, this ain't it. I think the house I'm looking for is over there. Over to the left. Oh, this is a weapon oh. Well, maybe that's why my party's sucking so bad. I need new weapons. Or armor, that might come back at night. Okay, I don't remember that. Oh, no. Okay. This is the house I'm looking for. The smoke rings give it away. No, not really. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what he's supposed to do. Oh, okay. No one. Okay. I was gonna say, that's not what he's supposed to say. I get it. Wrong response. No, not at all. Yeah, a very useful spell. Exactly. A spell that, and then almost any other Dragon Warrior Dragon Quest game I would have had long ago by now, but since it's a plot item in this game, yeah. All the way over there, huh? Oh, goody. With the party I have, this is gonna be fun, you bet. I go all the way over there to the western edge of the map they're showing. Okay. Okay. Anything in these jars? be useful. Oh, okay, just a bird. Alright, well. Oh, yeah. Okay. Can't go into wells. Alright, well, take the shortcut out of here. See, where was it? No, not there. Shoot, where did I... Dang it, now I can't remember. Where did I see that last night while I was doing a little grinding here? In this area, always coming back to this town to heal up my weak party member. These don't work like they should. Usually in Dragon Quest, Dragon Warrior games, they work just like the return spell would, but for some reason they're only returning me back to the outskirts of the outside of this town, which for right now could even still now be useful. Walk all the way over to where I gotta get that item, and then use one of these to get back. But the party I have, yeah, I'm gonna need that probably. So buy one of those. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't mind this trip so much, but I'm telling you, did some grinding earlier today off screen, and I swear my secondary party members died every other battle. No kidding. Granted, it's, at level 4 in this area, it's kind of obvious why. But sadly, the game won't let me go back to earlier areas with weaker enemies to grind them up. So, grind up their levels, that is to say, to rephrase that better. Won't let me go back to earlier areas with easier enemies, making grinding for their levels easier. At least not yet. Once I complete this quest and get the item for doing so, that'll be different, I'm sure. But for now... Anyways, enough of my complaining. Let's get going. Now, if I can remember which... I think we go up this way. Oh, sure. Sure. Because I make a point of talking about how weak my party is. They actually survive a battle with very little damage. Just to spite me, huh, game? Just to make me look like an idiot that doesn't know what he's talking about. Ugh, screw you, game. Okay, I think I need to be up there on that upper ledge. Yep, there, okay. Space. Alien robots. Okay. Is this supposed to be medieval times? Or sci-fi? Medieval sci-fi, I guess. Uh-oh. got confused too. I hate confusion in games. Oh well. Like I said before, none of the games I've ever played is as bad in the confusion as either Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, old Super Nintendo game from the early 90s, or Final Fantasy II on the NES or Famicom in Japan. But the original Final Fantasy II, not 4 masquerading as 2, but those imp enemies on the way to Mysidia in the south. Good God. Confusion easily wrecks your party and is almost unavoidable. At least until you get a special item that nullifies it. Yeah. Your party members just sit there hitting each other until there's only one left standing. And then he or she hits themselves until they aren't standing anymore and you see, yeah. That game has to be the worst I've ever played with the confusion status ailment. Good frickin' God. Granted, it's not like I've come even close to playing every RPG game ever made, so I'm sure somebody could probably point out one that's even worse than that in that department. And then, of course, there's Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, game that came out like 4 years after Final Fantasy 4 or Final Fantasy 2 did. There, of course, the argument is that they went overboard with the confusion status ailment to add some artificial challenge to a game that's otherwise way too easy. Confusion and sleep. The two big status ailments in that game. I mean, I like that game. Sure, it's a little easy, but still a good game. One that I will do a playthrough of at some point. Already started one, but well, for reasons I'll explain later when I have to re-record those videos. There's no way to really explain it without. Well, for those familiar with the game, very early in the game, there's a point where you meet somebody and he says he'll sell you an item if you have a ridiculously high amount of gold. So just out of curiosity, there was a playthrough I did where I spent like 3 or 4 days worth of grinding, an hour here, an hour there, you know, take a break, go to work, whatever, come back, do an hour more, you know, for like a week's time, grinding up to get that money, and in the process maxing out my levels practically at the start of the game. But on that playthrough I used that, and yeah, I mean, I don't mind being over leveled, but that got a little ridiculous, being at max levels practically the whole game. So yeah, thinking about just redoing that whole series. I mean, again, I love being over leveled in my RPG playthroughs, as you can probably tell by now if you've seen enough of them, but that's a little ridiculous, even for me, being at max levels that early. mean, I only did that primarily just to see how different that dialogue and that scenario would be in that game if you already had the amount of money he was asking for. Should have known it wouldn't have mattered because of the person it is and the scenario it involves. Should have known that dialogue and that sequence was going to be the same regardless because of what it leads into. But anyways, yeah. I do like that game. Unlike a lot of people I've heard from who hate it because it's too easy. I mean, you are right to your opinions, but like I've said before, why, since when, and why are we rating games' quality by how easy or difficult they are? I've never understood that logic. People going out of their way to make games more difficult with challenge runs and minimalist playthroughs and all this stuff. I mean, if that works for you, fine, to each their own and all that kind of stuff, but why? Why make a game more difficult than it? Yeah. I'm sorry, I just never understood that logic. Okay, that item I'm looking for should be around here. Yep, there it is. Funny, you look at that map they just showed earlier, and the distance you have to travel looks a lot bigger, looks a lot further away. Then you actually get here, yeah, that wasn't so bad. Except for now I gotta get back. For which, I bought that for. Alright. What am I doing? That's not a door, that's a window. Okay, what are you doing? I already found them. What do you mean? Spells, plural. You'll do this again for another spell? I don't remember that. Just the one. Wrong option. I goofed. Okay. Yeah. Who designed this town anyways? I mean, I suppose if you live here, you get used to it, but frickin' town is like a maze. Especially if you live where this guy that we're going to see does. Imagine the annoyance he's got to go through to get into and back up, get home or get back out of town from home. Since you can't just climb over this wall here, which would make it a little easier. I mean, there's the inn right over there. Just climb over this wall and you're... Anyways. Yeah. Ah. Where'd he go? Oh, that's right. He's upstairs. Duh. Wake up, you. I got your item. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Okay, what's in that cauldron? Gunpowder? Dude. Great. We're dead. We just blew up. Or at least got knocked on our butts. Mmm. Sweet. Oh. He's not sure yet. Awesome. Okay. And now for the reason I selected this town instead of going back to earlier areas, is I seriously want to test that theory. I mean, again, a lot of times the things I say on these playthroughs, I'm just playing dumb to avoid spoilers, having played the game and know the answer to those questions already. But this is one of the exceptions. Just curious, does he revive any other spells other than return? Since that guy just said something about spells plural, as if there's more, as in there's more than just return. Yep. What? What spell? Okay, I guess that's the game's way of saying go away. You got your item from here. Now go. Be gone with you. Get lost. Shoo. Scram. Yeah. Don't let the door hit you in the butt on the way out, kind of thing. Okay, fine. Now, of course, this was only the third game in release order to have the return spell return you to pretty much anywhere you've been previously. Dragon Quest III in the original form was the first one, 4, now this one. Again, the first two, the return spell had its limits, but... And again, I stress an original version. Granted, some of the remakes of Part 2 fix that, and the return spell works, but not in the NES original of Part 2 it didn't. Okay. So there, we got, in my opinion, one of the most useful, not attack or healings, but one of the more useful spells in the game. Yeah, well, one of the more useful out-of-battle spells, anyways. Really, and again, like I've said in other videos, it's one of the two spells that are customary in Dragon Quest games that I really wish Final Fantasy games had. Return, or Zoom as they call it in more recent modern games. And Repel, or Holy Protection. Yes. Two spells that have been in pretty much every single Dragon Quest game ever made that Final Fantasy games could desperately use. Well, my party is getting stronger slowly. I mean, when I was doing all that grinding earlier today, they would have already died a few times by now. All the battles I've fought just in this video alone. Okay. I think there's another town on this, somewhere around here. There's another village. Besides the town I arrived in by boat to get to this continent and the one I just got the return spell from. Okay, hold on. Brown. Doc Emmett L. Brown? No. And this isn't Back to the Future. Okay. This is... Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, well, where... Could have swore there was another town around here. Do I have to break out a screen cap of the world map? I hate doing that. There's that. Can't get into that cave from here. I don't even remember what's in there. Something tells me I might not want to go in there yet, even if I could. That cave right there to the bottom left or right from where I am right now. I don't know if I want to go in there yet, even if I can. Okay, well, here's something. Why do we have an inn standing on its own? Okay. No, dang it, wrong option. No. I hate when they do this. You say no, and yet they still have the gall to ask if you want to continue your game. So if you say no a second time, you end up losing all your progress since the last time you saved your game. And if that includes a lot of gameplay, well, you get to do all that crap over again. If you say you don't want to save your game, they shouldn't ask you if you want to keep playing. If you say no, I don't want to save my game, they should only ask you that question after you saved your game. Only after you saved your game. Okay. What are you people all doing here? Lady Flora. Flora? Fauna and Merryweather here too? What? Flora. The name of one of the fairy pixel sprites, whatever, in the Disney animated cartoon Sleeping Beauty. Of course, they changed the names for the live action rendition of it, reboot of it, Maleficent in 2014, but yeah. In the animated original, yeah, it was Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. I know that because I watched that movie a lot. Yeah, so I like that movie, so sue me. I grew up on those old Disney movies. I mean, they're all older than I am even, but yeah. Sleeping Beauty, Peter Pan, Alice in Wonderland, Jungle Book, Sword in the Stone. You know, movies of my childhood, as I'm sure they are for a lot of people, even today, but well, maybe not so much today since you also got Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and all of the Disney animated movies since then, but if they want to be. Oh, yeah? We talking about what's her name? No, we can't be. Marina or whatever I think her name was. The one that we helped, theoretically helped escape from the slave camp. Henry and I earlier in the game. Oh, yeah, okay. No. F. Nah! Poopy. Didn't need to do that. Okay, what are you doing in there? Hey, it's Bianca's mother. Well, no, graphically it is, but yeah, again, they only animate so many sprites for characters and then just reuse the same ones over and over again for a multitude of different characters. Even here in this game, they're obviously doing that. They did that a lot in Part 7, too. And 8. And all of them, for that matter. If I've learned a spell called Rula. You mean return? Oh, Henry! You... return, silly. What's Rula? Is that mistranslated or intentionally, or is that just an outright mistranslation, or is this person trying to be funny? Is it supposed to be like he can't remember the name of the spell, so he's just guessing when he says Rula? Anyways, okay, so we've just been given our next objective, so to speak. Is this place one of the return spell points? Nope. Okay. Okay, there's Gregor. Add a Y to the end of that, and you got, well, my full name. Although I hate using that name, I prefer just the shorter version of it, Greg. Oh, and even after I healed up, stayed at the end. Yeah, I definitely need a better party, or need to do some major grinding with the party I have. Alright. Right. Oracle Valley. Oh, what am I thinking? Reinhardt. Yeah. I'm sitting here looking at the list thinking, where's Henry's Town? It ain't even on here. Yeah, duh, it's right here. I can be an idiot sometimes, I tell you. Has your dialogue changed? Nope. Okay, how much? Oh, it's only 7? Used to be 15 in the older, like the first few games. 48. Yeah, it's only 7 now. Okay. Reduced it by half. The amount of damage these barriers usually do. Okay, don't really need that. I think I already got that, or something even better. That's all. What a jip. Rip off. Okay. Have I been there yet? Oh, okay, no, that would have been the next town I probably would have made it to had it not been for coming back up here. I think that was just on the other side of that cave, where I literally warped return spell from next to the entrance to. I think you go through that, and just south of that is, I think, if I remember correctly. Nope, it's not me. You're seeing things, dude. I'm still back over whatever direction where I was is from here. West, I'm guessing, or northwest. I didn't know about it, dude. I was out learning the return spell. Okay, okay, never mind. Okay. That's what happens to her, okay? I should have known that. So that person that they were talking about earlier about helping a person home from the church nunnery, they weren't talking about her. Eh. Do I really want to? I don't know. Sometimes I rather agree with Twisted Sister. Love is for suckers. So that's it. He just wanted to. He just wanted me to come back here just to tell me. Henry, I ought to slap you. Of course, my father did that. Granted, that was 10 years ago now, but Dad had the right idea. Slap. You brought me all the way back here just to tell me that? Gee, thank you. Wait a minute, before I leave. Does your dialogue change any now that I'm... No, okay. So I guess I just go on and came back here just to talk to Henry about his new wife. Yay. Okay. Actually, before I go, in the end to the right. Oh. More than double his attack power. Oh, he's dead. What? Seriously, how did the dead person just equip anything? He's dead. Do these developers not know what dead means? You can't breathe, you can't move, you can't blink, you can't sigh, you can't twitch, you can't equip, you can't do anything. You're dead. D-E-A-D, dead. Or if you wanted to quote old D-E-D, dead, but what? I guess it's his ghost that equipped it. Either that or he's not really dead, he's just playing possum. Playing dead so he don't have to fight in battles, that's what he's doing, isn't it? You bastard. Okay. I need the clinic to revive whatever his name was again. There is no clinic in this place, is there? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there is. It's back in the castle. That's right. Just off to the side of the main entrance, I think it was. I remember commenting about that in an earlier video about religion in video games. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. At least the price is reasonable, only $50. In a lot of these games, the price for reviving party members... What? Well, great. There goes all the money I'm trying to save up for weapon or armor upgrades. I gotta spend it on reviving this clown of a party member who keeps dying. Actually, as long as I'm here, easier battles, or at least theoretically. Alright. I'll get that cursor off screen. Yeah, just out of curiosity. Henrystown was not the first town we were at. It was like the third town we visited. The town where I was raised in that's now pretty much demolished. And Bianca's hometown. How come they're not on that list? I mean, I would say it's because it only counts games you've been on in this chapter, so to speak, since we escaped from slave camp and whatnot. But we've been to both of those towns since then, too, so... I mean, again, even in part 3, the first game, where in original chronology, where the return spell works like it has ever since, there were some towns you visited that you never could return to instantly with that spell. I forget the names of them, and, you know, Even if I did, it'd probably be just the NES original, not any of the remakes names. Yeah. In every game, I think there's at least 1 or 2 towns that, for some reason, you can't return spell back to. I don't know if that's because of AI script, limitations of the game, some kind of programming thing, or if the developers just figure you would never want to return there, or what it is. I mean, I'm not a game programmer, so I wouldn't know about Yeti coffee cups? Oh. Well, there is a Yeti line of coffee cups that we sell at work. Okay, I can't even get back there from point. Oh well. Yeah, even here my party members are. Now look at that. Even here in this area, my party members take a lot of damage. I just need better party members, that's all there is to it. These guys are wimps. Some tells me I could grind these guys up to maximum levels and they'd still be weak and wimpy. I mean, I hate to say it that way, but yeah. Alright, well, it's close enough to an hour, and, well, never mind, let's just go on. Well, let's just say end the video here since it's close enough to an hour, to the hour mark anyways. If I lose my secondary party members, so be it. I mean, I have no intentions of playing through the entire game with this group anyways. Sooner or later, I'll get better party members, I hope. I mean, I know I will, but hopefully more sooner than later. No, not what I had in mind, dude. There. Okay. You know, where was that? I think it was just down here. Yeah, because there's that off to the right again. There's that cave I was talking about. But how I don't think I'd want to go in that cave right now, even if I could. Ow! Wow. That's not enough for a level up? Wow, okay, holy crap. Okay, we go from Yeti to Big Sloth. 2 different variations of the same graphics sprite, palette, whatever. Actually, no, never mind. Yeti was over by Henry's. Okay, never mind. That's right. That was over earlier areas of the game. The Yeti enemy was. Okay, does he learn any useful spells? He's the one that don't learn magic at all. Okay. Okay. Right here. What am I thinking? 30 bucks. Okay. Okay. Well, of course there'd be enemies here. Nothing over that way. Oh, there's a town. And a tower. Okay. Oh, nice. The metal robotic enemies already. Enemy that first appeared in part 2. Of course, there was like well into the second half of the game before you saw those enemies. Anyways, this town. We're here already? Okay, I don't remember what goes on in this town, but I could have swore that was later in the game than this. Okay. Obviously not, because here we are. Unless I missed an entire sequence somewhere. Lillian? Lillian X? No. Okay. Wait a minute, what's your name? Okay, where'd you go? Seriously, where did she go? She just disappears into the Twilight Zone. Okay, there's the church. By the way. Oh, never mind. Was gonna say Happy Thanksgiving, but yeah, I mean it is, you know, Thanksgiving as of recording this video. But by the time I actually upload it onto my YouTube channel a week or two from now, yeah, it'll be early, later this month or early December next month. So yeah, saying Thanksgiving now like that would be kind of too little, too late, or something. But Thanksgiving, he thinks you're a couple weeks behind. Well, no, I wasn't when I recorded the video. Got that. That was it then. Okay, never mind. I don't know how much this is going to help, since it seems like I'm stuck with this party for a while. I mean, I don't know what within the game scripting, programming, AI causes enemies you defeat to appear as party members that can join your group. What makes that happen? If it's randomly generated, or I've fought a lot of battles with these guys and no one has ever, hey, someone wants to join your party again. Obviously, thinking it's random. Okay, where's the weapon salesman guy? He's slacking. So I can't buy weapons. Item shop guy is slacking too. What's going on in this town? Shopkeepers here suck. Well, I guess we'll find out what is going on with that in the next video. See you next time. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.